Hello and welcome to Tabletop Oddity, and oh my god, FFG knocking it out of the park this week. We've got an amazing announcement here that catches me out of left field. I didn't expect to get an article this quick, and I didn't expect it to be these. For Star Wars Legion, we are getting SABINE WREN and Bosque. They are both operatives. This is pretty damn interesting, like, for sure. Now, before we have a look at the article, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please do consider doing that, as it does help. And if at the end of the video you like the video, then hit the like button. So let's, without further ado, let's get on. What? This is, okay. We saw something about multiple operatives. You know, you could always have 0 to 2, but bam, we got the Jin article yesterday, and then poof, SABINE and Bosque. Now, it's the initial info, so we don't have everything. The other page is just a shop, but we've got enough for, like, at least to talk about. So let's have a look at SABINE. I may not read everything perfectly. The blurry text thing really does my nut in, but there we have it. So first thing I noticed about SABINE, 125 points, which, having had a look at her, I think is pretty damn cheap. And wow, she looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, she looks sensational. So she's 125 points, red defense dice with a defensive surge, so she's got literally the best save in the game, essentially, that you can get in terms of dice. And she also has impervious, which you know, when somebody uses Pierce, you get extra defense dice. Or she can take it. Is it called the Dark Saber, which basically is a it's a melee weapon, even though it has the gun icon, which is sort of interesting. Don't know too much about the lore, but that makes you immune to Pierce, it looks like. And the weapon itself has Impact 1, Pierce 1, and you gain Dauntless. So all in all, that's 25 points. But wow, this is just boom, 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 straight in your face, really good. Next important stuff: Jump 2, Movement 3. I mean, what? That is mobile. That is some serious mobility right there. Interestingly, she's got a little, like, rebel icon thing there. Don't understand what that is right now. She also has, like, a bomb, which I believe is in the lore. I've been reading the chat about her and stuff like that. The model also looks pretty cool there. I really like that. And she's, yeah, look at these new icons. Can you see my mouse maybe? Don't know if you can. Can you see this new token? No idea what that does. And this new token, no idea what that does. Yeah, so this is interesting. She's got Gunslinger, her weapon has Pierce 1. That's like, oh, that's alright. She's got Impervious, as I just mentioned. She's nimble, so if you do get a dodge, you get to, like, keep it. But that Movement 3, she's got 5 wounds, but with the best save, like Bubba, that's more than fine. I think she's only, nope, forget what I was going to say. Perfectly fine. Her 3 pip is Legacy of Mandalore, I should say. So it's SABINE WREN and 2 troopers. So right away here, she can actually issue orders to other, like, units, which is interesting. And you gain Inspire 1, and when SABINE issues an order token to a, like, Special Forces commander or operative, then she gains an aim token or a dodge token. Pretty interesting. I wonder if you can do one of each and gain both. But that's a pretty decent 3-pip for sure. That's all we learn about SABINE. But oh wow, it's like blowing my mind how I think for 125 points, she seems really powerful, really versatile. I've been talking about versatility. We mentioned it a little bit with SABINE yesterday, and this is another case of pure versatility. And well, I mean, she's very exciting. I think that card there looks maybe like this token. Somebody who actually likes Star Wars and watches it all will be able to tell me what it is. But wow, I mean, she's an interesting character. I think she's my favorite over Bosque. But yeah, wow, I'm blown away by her. The sculpt. Oh, has she got one with the helmet and one without? I didn't even read this properly. I just sort of looked at the pictures. But she definitely looks like she comes with one and one without. And you may swap the pistol out for the legendary Dark Saber. So we're actually getting multi-part models. This is getting more amazing. Like, we've not had that yet. She's actually going to come with bits that you can personalize, and we're going to have different looking SABINEs. What? I mean, what? This is fantastic. This is sensational. I think Legion is upping its game, and I love it. It's fantastic. Wow. So yeah, we're going to have different, you're going to be able to pose it differently, have a different head, all just naturally in the box. Sensational. Love that. Absolutely love that. Bosque, also fantastic, I think. You know, I look at him there with his ugly face, but he's a beautiful, beautiful whatever animal or race he is. But let's have a look at him. The first thing I see, I think, is it encourage. At the end of the activation phase, you may remove one suppression token. I think it might be, it's endurance. I think that makes more sense. Another thing to note, he also has his own token. We don't necessarily know what that does. He also has a bomb. We probably know what that's going to do. So he looks like he's 105 to me, but he could very easily be 85. We'll have to wait and see. He's got bounty, whereas the rebel one obviously doesn't, which makes sense. He's a bounty hunter. Enrage 3, so a little bit like Chewie, you take 3 wounds, you become enraged. Expert climber and unhindered, like Chewbacca basically. Now this is the most important one here. Regenerate 3. So basically, let me just see when it is. It's at the end of your activation, you roll 1 defense dice for each wound you've taken up till 3, I presume. And on a on a block or a surge, you actually get that wound back. So he's going to be able to heal himself, which is why his save is pretty terrible. He's got 7 health, but it's just white defense dice without a surge. On the defense, by the way, they both surge to crit on the offense. Yeah, his melee is okay, 4 dice, PS1, interesting. His ranged is really interesting, 2 to 4, so he doesn't actually do anything at 1 by default. So I suspect there'll be some sort of upgrade he can do to do something at range 1. Otherwise he's like, get him at range 1 and he can't do much. Well, then he'll charge you. But PS1 and suppressive, not a lot of like damage output there. 1 white dice and the 4 white, 1 red dice and the 4 white isn't going to do too much. But you know, that suppressive PS1, it can still pack a punch, 1 or 2 wounds, 2 suppression, pretty decent. And his 3 pip there is that you gain sharpshooter 1, so you're going to ignore cover. And after the enemy unit activates, wait, what? After an enemy unit activates, boss gains 1 aim token. What? He just gains an aim token for every unit that activates before you use him. That is mental. That is stupidly mental, but I like it. It's mental. That's mental. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure if he comes with a different pose. He does. There you go. You can see that gun there is different from this gun here. I just skimmed through the article and didn't notice that. I was too busy looking at the cards. So they're both getting the multi-pose, multi-configuration version of them, which is pretty interesting. I mean, wow. I think Bosque is alright. I may still prefer Bubba, but I mean, he's interesting. Sabine, though, I think is amazing for the Rebels. Sabine, Luke, something like that. Oh, that movement, that flankage, that power. My power, my pleasure, my pain. Oh, I won't sing again. Well, wow. That is some interesting stuff. I think that's going to be pretty damn amazing. Sabine for sure. Multi-kit models where you can piece together and like customize a little bit. It means my models might not look the same as yours, even though we might have the same stuff in it. Fantastic, great thing to see. It only takes a couple of heads, a couple of different poses, and you've got it. So you know, that's not too costly for them when they're doing that. So wow. I mean, yeah, you can probably tell I'm pretty speechless about this. I'm just so excited. I think it's fantastic. Yeah, I really like what they're doing. I really like it. That the flavor that I get from that Sabine, the models, the actual rules are interesting. I'm really excited. I think Legion is just on the up and up, and this sort of just demonstrates it more, and I'm so happy to see it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm like giddy like a child, as you can probably tell. Are you as excited as I am? Are you I don't like it? And if you don't like it, you got to tell me why. You got to tell me why, because I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Yes, so if you want to talk to me or chat to me or whatever, comment, obviously. You can join us on the Discord, Facebook. I'm always there. If you like this video, you know, like it. If you want to see Legion content, then I do Legion stuff, so subscribe. Other than that, have a most beautiful day. Now I've got to go off very quickly, get this uploaded, because we're going to see the person who is marrying me and Katie. You know what I mean, the officiator. So we've got to go. Goodbye, have a beautiful day, and bye.